We're here because free speech is under attack. We're here because people are being convinced that socialism works. We're here because people are being judged guilty until proven innocent. We are fighting back with facts. This is not a safe zone, so buckle up, Buttercup. This is the raw, naked truth.
Biden cuts Medicare spending. The NTSB investigates Norfolk Southern. Mexican cartels kill 2 Americans, and more. Welcome to the Raw Naked Truth. I'm your host, Eric Lopkin, and here's the news you need to know. The Nonpartisan Congressional Budget Office released a report showing that President Biden moved $307 billion away from Medicare Advantage for green energy projects and to fund his expansion of the Internal Revenue Service, among other projects. This as Biden publicly spreads the lie that Republicans are trying to cut Medicare and Social Security. The CBO report found that Biden spent $80 billion of the Medicare Advantage cut cash for IRS expansion, $76 billion to reduce greenhouse gases, and $36 billion on refundable tax credits for green energy, among other projects. Biden announced in January a new advance notice rule proposing to cut funds for Medicare Advantage in a move that could cost seniors up to $540 per year in benefits. 2 of the 4 Americans kidnapped last week in Mexico were found dead Tuesday. The other 2 were rescued outside Matamoros, the border town where they were attacked and abducted just after crossing the border from Brownsville, Texas, in a minivan. A Mexican military convoy returned the survivors to the United States. Relatives said the 4, Latavia Tay McGee, Eric James Williams, Shade Woodard, and Zindell Brown, all from South Carolina, went to Matamoros because McGee planned to get a tummy tuck from a cosmetic surgeon there. McGee was unharmed. Williams survived with a leg wound. Mexican authorities said the group was hit by gunfire from local drug cartel factions. A Mexican bystander was killed by a stray bullet. The National Transportation Safety Board announced that it had started investigating Norfolk Southern safety procedures after several train derailments, including one that released toxic chemicals in East Palestine, Ohio last month. The NTSB is concerned that several organizational factors may be involved in the accidents, including safety culture, the regulator said. At the same time, the company should not wait to improve safety, and the NTSB urges it to do so immediately. The NTSB said it had dispatched investigators to the scenes of 5 significant accidents involving Norfolk trains since 2021. An employee died in an accident Tuesday. Norfolk Southern President and CEO Alan Shaw said the company would, of course, cooperate fully with the investigations. Federal Reserve Chair Jerome Powell said in a Senate hearing Tuesday that the central bank would probably have to raise interest rates higher than previously expected to bring down inflation because the economy has remained strong despite a string of aggressive hikes. The latest economic data have come in stronger than expected, which suggests that the ultimate level of interest rates is likely to be higher than previously anticipated, Powell told the Senate Banking Committee. The Fed last month raised its benchmark federal funds rate 0.25%, marking a slowdown after a string of bigger increases. Powell testifies to House lawmakers on Wednesday. Gigi Sohn, picked by President Biden to serve on the Federal Communications Commission, withdrew her nomination Tuesday after 16 months of opposition from conservatives. Sohn said she was bowing out after unrelenting, dishonest, and cruel attacks. Sohn's critics encouraged by cable and media industry lobbyists, attacked her with ads criticizing her as extreme and partisan. Sohn's decision to step aside came after Senator Joe Manchin, a moderate Democrat with added power in a nearly evenly divided Senate, said he would join Republicans in voting against Sohn's confirmation. It is a sad day for our country and our democracy when dominant industries with assistance from unlimited dark money get to choose their regulars, Sohn said in a statement given to the Washington Post. The facts do not back up her statement. Moderate Democrats have been forcing her to resign because they refuse to back the nomination. This is just the latest in a string of Biden nominations of left-wing appointees that moderate Democrats have refused to endorse. That's the raw naked truth. You can catch every episode of The Raw Naked Truth at xvadio.com/podcasts, the Apple Podcasts app, Google Podcasts, Spotify, iHeartRadio, Stitcher, Amazon Music, Audible, and other platforms that respect freedom of speech. We'll see you next time.